One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for him today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal blocking the back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got him in the flat. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. Still making moves. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terrell. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking for space, it's Turner. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Commodores line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the tailback. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. And the defense drags him down. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll sneak it. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to pass. This one's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants to throw it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Kendricks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Kendricks. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Starling. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Kick is in the air. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Robbins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll pull it down and run. Fires to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
It's caught. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Heaves it deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the move, he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They want to run it left here. Fights off a defender. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Off the play fake on first down. Showing off the arms. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Off the RPO, complete. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls and fired complete. Turning it on. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, he makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. MIZZ coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he grabs it at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd down try for the offense. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Looking to throw for it. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Brooks. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Hard-hitting tackle. The Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Working that left side now. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be. Mizzz has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Hauls it in. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. He'll keep it himself.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.